Welcome to Resident Evil 4 Remake. Today we have a quick and easy guide on how to set up and install mods so that you can run your own fully modded playthrough. So, let's get started. We'll start off by making sure our game files are intact. So in Steam, we'll go over to our Resident Evil 4 Remake. We'll go ahead and right click it and then go into properties. From here, we're going to go up to installed files and then we're just going to press verify integrity of game files. Once you do this, Steam will scan your game, and if you're missing anything, it'll automatically re-download those files for you. So now that our game files are in order, we have 3 required mods we need to install. The first one is going to be the Fluffy Mod Manager. This is pretty much going to be the basis of how we install the mods as well as toggle them on and off. So we'll head over to the manual download and you should see your download complete. We'll go ahead and navigate to your downloads folder where you should see your Fluffy Mod Manager. From here, we're using a program called WinRAR. We're going to use that to extract this file. If you're unfamiliar with WinRAR, I'll leave a video in the description showing you how to download this for free as well as how to use it. So for now, we're going to right click on our Fluffy Mod Manager. We're going to go down to WinRAR and then we're going to extract files. We'll press OK in this next pop-up and now you should see a new folder. I'm just going to rename it for myself. You don't need to do this. But now we're going to take this folder and put it into our game directory just to keep things nice and tidy. So again, we're going to go into Steam and right click on Resident Evil 4. We're going to go down to Manage and then Browse Local Files. This should bring up a window where your game root directory is. You can tell that you're in the right place if you see the RE4.exe. If you don't see that, no worries. You can head up to these 3 little dots right here, go down to Options, go into the View tab, and then if you scroll down a bit, you want to make sure Hide Extensions for Known File Types is checked off. Once you do that, go ahead and press Apply, and then OK. Now you should be able to see all of these file extensions. So we'll go ahead and place this window to our left side, and then we'll take our Mod Manager folder and drag it inside of our gaming directory. Once you do that, you should see your Fluffy Mod Manager inside. So we'll go ahead and click inside of this folder. We'll go down to modmanager.exe and start this executable file. From here, we're going to need to find Resident Evil 4. So make sure you choose the remake instead of the remake demo. And once you click it, it should automatically find it for you. So we'll go ahead and place this on our left side as well. And you may be prompted for an update for this mod manager. All you need to do is press OK. Then you go into the downloads and then you want to make sure you update to the latest Fluffy Mod Manager version. Once you do this, your download will start. And in order for it to finish, it needs to quit the program. You can just press OK. The updater.exe will run. And now you should be good to go for the mod manager. So we'll go back into our game root directory for now. Next, we're going to download Script Core. There are a bunch of mods that rely on the script functions of this mod, such as some advanced weapon frameworks, the ability to add dodging into the game, as well as John Wick mode, which is a really cool mod. So again, we'll hit that manual download, and once you do that, you'll have another pop-up appear, and it's asking you to download REFramework as well. Don't worry, we'll be installing that next. All you need to do is press the download again. Now you should see your downloaded Script Core, and in order to install this one, we're going to need to go back into our mod manager. So we'll go ahead and boot up the program, and from here, we simply just need to drag and drop this script core inside of the program. Once you do this, you should see a mod added to the REFramework. So if you just go ahead and click on this, you'll see that the script core is now downloaded. Now we'll download our last requirement. This one is called REFramework. This is also another requirement for a bunch of different mods, but it comes with its own tools and utilities, allowing you to do a variety of things such as free cam, time scaling, and changing the FOV. So this time we'll go into the files, and then under main files, we'll download the first REFramework. Your download should complete, and for this one, we need to install it inside of the game directory. So we'll go back, and this is where you'll see your RE4.exe. So we'll go over to our REFramework. We'll go ahead and right click this, go down to WinRAR, and then extract these files. We'll go ahead and open up the REFramework folder, and inside you should see a dinput8.dll. We're simply going to take this file and drag it inside of our gaming directory. You now have REFramework installed. Now I'll help you install a few mods just to show you how the mod manager actually works. So we'll download this Luna Snow mod, and you'll see that sometimes mods have multiple different downloads. This is pretty much different options you can choose, or sometimes you can even stack these mods. So we'll download these first ones, the body and then the head, and then we'll install the playable Ada for main story. So we'll go into files and then hit that manual download. Now sometimes when you hit that manual download, you'll see a pop-up for mod requirements. Now the 3 mods that we did download, it should cover most if not all of the requirements for most of these mods. But to be sure, always take a look. So we'll finish up this download, we'll select our 3 new mods, and we'll drag these directly inside of the Fluffy Mod Manager. Now depending on the mod, you'll see these different categories. So you need to click inside of each of these categories in order to select them. And sometimes you need to click on the mod to kind of see what's under the hood, so you can enable and disable mods at will. You have a return button up here too to go back in categories. So once you install a few more mods, make sure you go to each of these categories to actually enable them. And don't forget to enable that script core. Once you're done though, all you need to do is press the play button. When you boot up the game, you should see this little REFramework menu pop up. So if you see this, you've done it correctly so far. And now as you see, we're in the main campaign. We're supposed to be Leon, but instead that play as Ada mod is working fine and dandy. For now though, let's dive into this REFramework. If you dive into a few of these menus, there's a few things you can configure. So one of the things I like to do is change up the FOV a bit. So by adjusting this, you can get a wider angle, allowing you to get more of your body in the frame if you wanted to. You can enable or disable a few settings in the graphics, or you can even enable a free cam. So you can disable your player movement and then enable that free cam, which you may need to adjust the sensitivity, but this will allow you to get some screenshots. Once you start installing scripts, you'll see that in the script runner tab, as well as in the script generated UI. There will be some additional options. So if we take a look at the dodge, roll, and sprint mod, we'll go ahead and download this and then install it inside of our Fluffy Mod Manager. We'll make sure to enable it and then we'll run the game again. If we now take a look at REFramework and go under script generated UI, you'll see that we now have dodge, roll, and sprint. Now you're able to extend this menu to make it a bit easier to see, but under the different script mods, you have the ability to fine tune and adjust some settings, so you can tailor it to what you want. And then of course, make sure you test these mods out to make sure they work. Hopefully you found this guide useful and you have all the mods you want installed. If you want to see even more guides like this, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Until next time though, we'll see ya.